Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do an eye look with the Lorac Pro 2. I am so excited about this little baby. You will see the review at the end of the video probably, or in a separate video, I'm not sure yet. But I am going to be doing a look with this today. I'm also going to be using some Makeup Geek blushes that I will review as well, and then also some It Cosmetics products from the Today's Special Value that I just got. So it's a little bit of all-in-one, and then each separate review will come soon too. So I hope you enjoy getting ready with me. Let's get started. So the first thing I like to do is I like to use the Tea Tree by The Body Shop just to help with my skin to fight anything that could get into my pores too much. I do have larger pores for some reason. And then I put the Pore Refining Solutions from Clinique on top of that. It kind of fills it in, also gives a little bit of moisture to it. And then I am going to use the Benefit Concealer, the Professional. Just a little bit goes a long way. I just move it between my fingers and then just start patting it in the areas that I have larger pores. And then next I am going to use the new It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye and Waterproof. I'm really excited to try this. I love the original Bye Bye Under Eye. The original Bye Bye Under Eye is amazing, and you only need a tiny bit, but I'm really excited for the waterproof one just because that way in summer and stuff you don't have to worry about like if you're sweating and everything just starts running. So I'm really excited to try this one and see how long it wears and how good it wears. So I like to just kind of pat it in around my eyes, especially right here in the corners where, sorry, wrong finger. Especially where I am the most purple. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my Maybelline Age Rewind just to kind of give it my skin tone too. And I just bring it down just a little bit. And same thing, just use my fingers. Just pat it all in, rub it in. Get around my nose. Make sure it's all rubbed in. While I'm finishing my face, I'm going to put on the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer that actually does come with the Lorac Pro 2 and 1. So whichever one you may have. It is a little bit of a watery consistency, so just kind of move the packaging around, just kind of swish it around when you first get it, just so it kind of comes back together for you. And I am not going to put on any cover up on my veins and stuff. I just want to see what it looks like without it, to see if I need anything other than just the primer itself. And then I'm going to take now that this has set in a little bit longer, I'm going to take the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Powder. It just has a little bit of sparkle in it, just a little bit of glistening, so it helps reflect the light. Just tap it off, and then I just kind of pat it in at first, and then I'll swipe it. But it just kind of helps reflect that light with all those little like micro glitters. And then to the other side. Okay. And then I am going to use the new It Cosmetics CC Radiance palette that we just got in the Today's Special Value package. I will review for you later. And this is going to be the It's Your Perfect Warmth Bronzer, It's Your Naturally Pretty Blush, and It's Your Color Correcting Brightener. So all of that is in there. And it does say to use the brightener, the color correcting brightener after the foundation. I'm not going to put on regular foundation today. I am going to use the It Cosmetics Celebration foundation. I have light medium. I tend to get a little darker in summer. Haven't been out in the sun too much yet. But this is a really nice compact, so it just looks like this. And then I am going to use just a regular face brush for this because it just does not need a lot at all. So I'm going to start here and just pat it in a little bit and see where to go. You definitely want to be careful with how much you pat into it. It is very loose and powdery, so you don't need to like dig into there. So it's so soft and creamy. Don't make my mistake. Don't forget to bring it down the neck, because my neck right now is definitely way lighter than my face. So for today, I'm not really going anywhere special, so just a light application today. I'm just going to get a little bit more over here by my cheeks. But it definitely has good coverage. Kind of like a first impressions, I guess, too. You can still see some of my pores, but sadly, that's just what happens when you have large pores. So I'm going to go ahead now and do the bronzer that is in here. Just looks like this. And I'm just going to use a stippling brush from e.l.f. I wanted to try to use brushes that are easily accessible that you might already have. I'm not going to contour. I'm just going to give some dimension to my face because, like I said, I'm not really going anywhere special today. So just kind of give some look overall. And this is a matte bronzer. And matte bronzer, sorry about that, battery died. So I just finished off with the bronzer from the It Cosmetics palette. And just finished making myself a little warmer. So now I'm going to use the Makeup Geek blush with just an e.l.f. Blush brush, and the Makeup Geek blush that I'm going to use, which I will be reviewing soon, this one is Spellbound, and I'm really excited about these because they just look so gorgeous. And of course, like, I love their shadows, so I'm sure their blushes will be nothing but wonderful. Really smooth and nice. So we got that done. Now I'm going to take, it's supposed to be like a blush brush, but I think I'm going to use that for the CC Correcting from the It Cosmetics palette. So this just has colors of brown, purple, orange, green, everything that you use to counteract something else. So green for redness, the orange to take care of the discolorations on your face, stuff like that. And I will have a review on this again, let you know. So it looks like, you know. Okay, now I'm going to do eyebrows. And I'm going to use the new It Cosmetics Brow Power. This is a universal brow pencil, and I don't think it has a color because it's kind of just universal. But one side has a little spoolie, which I love because you don't have to switch hands and do all that. And then this is just a retractable one. And so it looks like just, I will have a review on this as well. It's a little rough. It's kind of like the Anastasia one, I guess. Because it has a flat part that you can use to do a bigger edge of it. And then it has like a side part that you could use just to make a line. So let's take care of these eyebrows. So when it comes to my eyebrows, I don't like to do too much. I do like to, you know, fill them in because I think it completes the look. But I have pretty full brows that are not, they're not terribly blonde. So I think, you know, they go with my face just fine. I would darken them up a little bit like for summer, because usually when I go out in the sun, my hair as well as my eyebrows will get a little lighter. But I usually don't do too much to my brows because I really just don't like the super bold brow look. Kind of more natural, especially today. I'm not really going anywhere fancy. Maybe if it were at night I would. Okay, so even, hopefully, remember, sisters, not twins. Okay, so now I'm going to get started with my eye look. And I am going to use the Lorac Pro 2 palette. Just looks like this beautiful baby. And I think I'm going to do just like a little bit of everything. So we'll see where it goes. I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush, just a flat one, to go ahead and just lay some color down. And I think we will go with, let's go with some silver. We'll kind of do like a smoky eye. Of course, beautiful and buttery soft as the first Lorac. These palettes are just like, they're just amazing. They're super buttery and soft, so they do have some fallout if you don't tap off your brush. But if you tap off your brush, you'll be fine. But I mean, they just have so much pigment and just bang for your buck kind of thing. I'm just gonna put a little bit more inside here. My eyelids are weird. One always looks better than the other. Do you have that problem too? Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put some below my eyebrow. I'm just going to use Buff. Sorry, I guess if you don't have this, you want to know. It's the first one. Just a little under the eyebrow just to give it some more definition. Looks like this sun might be trying to come out. I hope the lighting's not too bad. It's a very overcast but hot day here for some reason. We're having a little bit of all kinds of weather. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Sigma E40 and just take it into this color, the cool gray, just to kind of give a little bit of a transition shade. Not too much, just a little. And because I have hooded eyes, I do take it up a little bit further than the bone, but not too much further. But just because off bat you first can't see that I'm wearing shadow. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and take a little bit of this charcoal color and just kind of take it to the edge of the eye, just on the outer corner. And just pat it in at first and then blend it out a little bit. And take just a little bit of crease to help give it a smoky look. Go in with a clean blending brush. Just take this out a little bit. Blendy, blendy, blend. So just keep blending. Blendy, 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 blendy. And then I'm just going to put down a little bit more of that silver just to, you know, brighten up the eye a little bit from what we did. And I already put some in the corner of my eye as well. So here's the eye look. I'm using the Lorac 2 palette. looks pretty for y'all. And then I'm just going to finish doing all this and then we will move on. I just wanted to add a touch of blue and see if it could break up that smokiness a little bit. This is a really, really pretty blue. I'm really excited about it. It's the L'Oreal Extra Intense Liquid Eyeliner Pencil. And because we have that darker color underneath, I think it just, you know, gives it a little bit of something else. I think it just makes it, you know, look a little bit brighter on the eye. See how long it stays in there. First time kind of using this one. And then for my waterline up top, I don't want to like do smoky so, or black on top of the smoky, so I think I'm just going to line my waterline. Okay, and that was with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, the new one in Black Velvet. I definitely like that. So there we have it. That is all done. I'm just going to sweep away a couple bits of glitter. And then let's put on some mascara. I'm going to use a Mary Kay sample that I was given. I used to sell Mary Kay. They changed everything, but I always really liked their Ultimate Mascara. So I wanted to try it again and see what it was like and see if it was still the same that I loved. And if it is, then I was going to buy it again. So let's see what it's like. So eye looks all done. Now before I start to sweat away because it's so hot, I am going to spray my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick mattifying spray, or sorry, makeup setting spray for oil control. And I am going to do my lips. This is with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Naked. And then I'm going to use the Pop little sample we got in an Ipsy bag. This is Peony Petal. Okay, we are all done. This is the finished look. See if you like it. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. If you like this look, go ahead and give this a thumbs up down there. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!